Reclaimed, hello. Thanks for being here. Nelson, hi. Jesse, Mama2 Superhero, hello. Jason, welcome. Welcome to the Galaxy of Love, everybody. Please double tap the screen while we wait for people to get in here. What's the sub accelerator? Hello, Jesse. How are you? Olipop232, hello. How are you, Jesse? How's your morning been so far? Thank you for the likes. You are so cute. Well, thank you, Annie. And M. Wendy 11, hello. How are you? Thank you for the like, Shaw. Click the follow button for new. Hello, Sponge Therapy. Annie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Rada Reigns, hello. Hello, Reginald. How are you? Reginald, you left before we did the Love Ranger only live. You missed it. Thomas, hello. Scuba Esteban, welcome. Welcome to the Galaxy of Love. How has your week been so far? Anything crazy happen? How are you doing? I'm doing great. It was on purpose. You missed the Love Ranger live on purpose? How dare you? I had a licensing exam on Monday and you were distracting me. Oh, I got you. Hello, Cody. The Couch Gallery. Hi. Halloween Fanatic. Hello, welcome. What is that? Hello, Rada Reigns. So I had to make a smart choice. You did make a smart choice, I guess. I mean, I probably would have taught you more than studying did, but to each their own, you know? We all make mistakes. I missed it then, too. You did miss it, Jesse. I try at least once a week to do Love Rangers only. I haven't been the best at it, but I try. Couch Kelly, thank you so much for the roses. Scotty, hello. You think you can teach me not-for-profit and governmental accounting? I mean, you definitely have to pay me, but I'll teach you governmental accounting. Can I ask the question? Yes. So this is how governmental accounting works. How much is our budget? $3. Okay, spend $3 billion. That's all you need to know, Reginald. Romana, welcome. Work in progress. I'm here to answer questions. Hit me with it. Everybody who's new here, click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. Y'all the best. And what financial statement do we put that on? We the people. Do that. Put it on there. Put it on them. Put it on the people. Reginald. Just take 90% of any money that anybody touches and spend it on bullshit. You're right. Hello, April. How are you? Running a government is easy. You just steal from your people. You look re-energized? I am re-energized. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, click the follow button, double tap the screen while we wait for people to get in here. I appreciate it so much. And tell me about your day. Tell me about your weekend. What's been going on with all of you? As I clean up my emails a little bit. Hello, Haven. Look like Jake Gyllenhaal. Hey, budget versus actual. So, work in progress, what is your question? You're only okay? April, what's wrong? Thank you for the roses, Couch Gallery. Working. I always feel like I am failing. Aw. It's definitely not going to the past exam for me. It is. You know why? Because I am going to grade your test. I'm going to grade your exam, Reginald. I'm the grader this whole time. Hello from New York. Hello, Christina. Ken, how do you just not be jealous? So I learned really early on in my life to not be jealous. I dated a pretty large Twitch streamer when I was 24, 25. How old was I? I think I was 25. I dated a really large Twitch streamer when I was 25. And when you date an influencer, especially an attractive female, you learn really fast to not be jealous because they're going to get attention. They're going to have people after them every second of the day. And you just have to learn that you can't control how people interact with your partner, but your partner needs to respect you. So it's not about how people interact with them, it's how they interact with those people. So that's what you have to look out for. If people are calling your boyfriend, girlfriend beautiful, handsome, leaving hard eyes, leaving drool faces, whatever, it's like, of course, my partner's attractive. I'm attracted to them. Of course, other people are going to find them attractive. But is your partner respecting your relationship? Are they leaving hard eyes back? You know, are they leaving drool faces back? Are they leaving kissy faces back? Are they liking their pictures because their pictures were liked? Like, that's where we cross the line. That's where boundaries need to be set. Like, it's okay for your partner to be wanted, but it's not okay for your partner to appear obtainable. I'm confused. My wife gave me a random compliment today. Like, that's the thing? That is the thing. Haven. Oh, he's the hot teacher I am. Professor Ken is here. Class is in session. And some of y'all need some detention. Pretend this is a ruler. Some of y'all need some detention. Yes, Reginald, I am. Can avoidance become obsessive? Anybody can become obsessive, yes. How do I budget for 2023? I get jealous over the stupidest shit and I want to fix it. Well, give me an example of something stupid that you get jealous over, Reginald. Security in a relationship goes both ways. Bars. Oh, Dr. Smiles. So let me... What are your thoughts about guys liking girls' pictures if they're in a relationship, like married? Even if they're just in a relationship, you do not validate people outside of your relationship. You know, it's one thing if it's like your best friend and they're sharing a picture of them like, oh, I'm pregnant. Or they're sharing a picture with their boyfriend or their husband, you know, and you're just like being supportive to your actual friend that you know and that you hang out with, who happens to be a female. That's fine, you know? Like, if you hang out with them in real life, it's okay to like their picture. But if it's just some baddie on the internet that you don't know, that you don't really, it's not enough to have like ran into them once or twice. You know, like, you have to be their friend for it to be okay to like their pictures. But if you're in a relationship, you don't be validating people who aren't your partner. Your validation, your access belongs to your partner, and that's it. You do not have access. If I'm in a relationship, no female has access to me romantically or to my validation. You know, I'm not going to validate you. You have no romantic access to me if I'm in a relationship. You can still slide into my DMs and ask for advice about your relationship, about your life, but you're not going to call me cute and expect me to call you beautiful. You know, you're not going to get me flirting. You're not going to be like, oh, thanks, you're so... Like, if you call me cute, you're not even going to get a thank you. You're going to just get a double tap, you know, if I'm in a relationship. Like, I'm not entertaining it. You know, you close the door. When you're in a relationship, you close the windows, you close the door, you got somebody. Be happy. Appreciate them. Cherish them. A guy I'm seeing can be like Kim Kardashian is so hot, and I get jealous but never say it. Well, Reginald, that's a very immature thing to do. Like, you shouldn't. If you have celebrity crushes, just fucking keep them to yourself. I think celebrity crushes are weird. Like, people who have hall passes, cringe. You know, ick. That gives me the ick. You have a hall pass. Like, I remember one time. I don't want to give too much detail, so I'll just say, like, I remember one time somebody was telling a story, like, they were trying to be funny. So, like, they're a funny person, and usually I laugh at what they say. And I was probably like 14 at the time. They were an adult. So, like, they were like, it was a female, and she's married, and she was saying how Johnny Depp is her hall pass. Like, her and her husband have hall passes, and that Johnny Depp is her hall pass, and that she would, like, even though she's married, like, she's allowed to sleep with Johnny Depp. And she looks at me for validation because I'm usually, like, laughing at her jokes, and I'm just staring at her like this. Like, that's just not funny. You know, it's not cute. It's ick. It's cringe. Celebrity crushes. Like, celebrities are just people with different jobs. They're not special. They're not unobtainable. Like, I have blue check marks in my DMs. I have celebrities in my DMs. Like, they're not unobtainable. Especially not in this day of age. So it's not cute. Celebrity crushes are not fucking cute. Because we have so much access to everybody on the planet. It's not cute. So just keep it to yourself. So that's reasonable, Reginald. You can just be like, look, I get that you're obsessed with Kim Kardashian, but keep it to yourself, bro. I don't care. I don't care. It's not cute. It's not doing you any favors. Just keep it to yourself. My wife gets to tell me I'm handsome whenever she wants. She does, Haven. He copied things I do. I write him a note, and he copied how I wrote, but to one of his people? That's weird. User 53, thank you for the follow. Thank you for that. I agree. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christina. How do you know so much? I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two, Dr. Smiles. I've been through all this shit. That's how I know so much. It's all from experience. If I don't speak on experience, it's usually things that I've studied and that I've learned. So if I don't know my shit, I tend to not talk about it. You know, like, I'll dance around it, but I don't pretend to know what I don't know. You know, like, there's so much that I don't know, but the stuff that I do know, I know because I've been through it. That's how I know. And I study a lot. Like, I'm constantly learning about psychology. I'm constantly learning about relationship dynamics. I'm constantly learning about masculine, feminine dynamics. Like, I'm always learning. I never stop. I'm always reading a book. I'm always listening to podcasts. I'm always watching videos. I'm always listening to therapists. I'm always listening to psychologists. I'm always listening to people who work with narcissists. I'm listening to people who are philosophers. Like, it just never stops. I'm always learning. I'm always changing my perspective slightly on things, you know. Like, if I'm not really educated on something that comes up in conversation when in terms of, like, relationships, because that's mostly what we talk about here. If I'm not really super educated and, like, I notice the gap, like, when I get off live, I'll be like, all right, I've got to educate myself on that more. Like, I need a more educated answer instead of just, like, guessing the answer. I think it probably just makes me compare myself to whoever they said, maybe. I don't know what it is. Well, it's just not healthy of them to do, Reginald. Like, I feel like that's something fair to be uncomfortable about. Them going on about their celebrity crushes. I think Harry Styles is hot, but the guy that I talked to would get low-key jealous. Yeah, keep it to yourself, April. I think he's hot in your mind. Yeah, it's not cute or funny. I agree. You're so right. Hello from Thailand. Hello. Rose, thank you for the follow. Random smacks of feel goods. If you had to break one rule, what would it be? There's no rules I want to break, Stacey. Thanks for being here. Wait, you didn't tell me why he'd do that when he's avoidant? April, I have no idea what you're talking about him copying your notes and sending them to somebody else. That's weird. I don't think that has anything to do with being avoidant. That's just weird. I do appreciate you sharing your thoughts on things. Well, thank you. Virgo Green, hi. I don't like copying notes and sending them to somebody else. That's not an avoidant thing. That's just a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that guy. If there's one thing that's most important in a relationship, what would you say it is? Empathy is the most important thing in a relationship. Like I have no patience for somebody with no empathy. Like here's the thing. A a pretty like viral quote, like a very TikTok quote. You know, when I say TikTok quote, I mean like either a single mom with like the flash effect in slow motion, with this super dark tan and like Daisy Dukes in a tank top, or like a white guy with a hat and a lifted truck. That's when I say like TikTok quote, because you would like imagine this quote on a video like that. That the most important thing in a relationship isn't communication, it's comprehension. Here's the thing. That's complete bullshit. Because they comprehend. It's that they lack the empathy to care. When you tell somebody that hurts me, they know what hurts means. They understand that hurts equals pain. They understand that they're causing pain. It's that they don't care. You know, like you feel like you just don't comprehend how this could hurt me. The how doesn't matter. The fact is it hurts me, and they understand that. It's that they don't fucking care. They don't have the empathy in them to care. They don't care that they're hurting you. You know, like they just nod their head, but they don't give a fuck. You know, it's an empathy problem. It's not a comprehension problem. People understand that they're hurting you. So the most important thing in a relationship is empathy. I am hurting you. Let me adjust my behavior so that I'm not hurting you. It's not to say that the thing that you're doing is wrong or evil or toxic. It's just that in this way that I'm doing it hurts you. So let's find a way that I can do this thing that's important to me that doesn't hurt you. You know, like it could be hanging out with friends. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with friends. But if the way that you're hanging out with friends, aka like going out at 5 p.m. and not coming home until 3 a.m. and you're not texting back while you're out, hurt your partner. So you need to compromise, and you need to adjust so that you can still hang out with your friends and that your partner isn't going through the mental abuse while you're gone. So empathy is the most important thing in a relationship. Like if you have no empathy, like if you're a narcissist or not, like if you have zero traits of narcissism other than low empathy, that's enough for me. Like I don't give a fuck if you're a narcissist. If you have low empathy, this relationship's not working. Wish more people would only speak if educated on the topic. Yeah, I agree. You're saying my jealousy is justified? It is justified, Reginald. Your jealousy is justified in that situation. You know, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable is justified. But communicate it. Communicate your discomfort with him talking about celebrity crushes. Just be like, look, that makes me feel insecure. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough. Like it's not cute to do. So it ain't winning me over. So chill, bro. Chill on your crush with Kim Kardashian. Keep it to yourself. That actually hasn't happened recently. It's just something I'm trying to work on. Good morning, Amy. Stacey, thank you for the follow. Like if a girl I'm into brings up a celebrity crush, I don't entertain it. You know, like I'm indifferent. You know, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, I think this girl's hot. I'm just don't entertain it. I gray rock. If somebody's doing something that could possibly make me insecure or jealous, whether that's on purpose on their part or they're trying to create a triangulation, I just gray rock. A gray rock. You get no emotions from me. If it's potentially manipulative, you know? I don't give it my energy. Don't take my wife's blankets at night. They're soft. I broke too many rules, don't know what else to break. Claudia, thank you for the follow. No empathy equals cold-hearted fish. Someday you're gonna be the best father. If you want to have little ones, that is. Well, thank you. I'm a good father, even if they're not mine. You know, if I'm dating a girl who's got kids, I'm a good father to them too. It's just in me. It's just in me to be a caring, compassionate person. I'm married, so I'm gonna slam the door. Thank you for the roses, Ramona. My son who has autism has more empathy than my soon-to-be ex does. Do you think it's weird if a guy approaches you and smiles but doesn't say anything? No, that's not weird. He could just be shy. You know, he couldn't take it to the next step. Some people are just smile as they pass by. You know, they're just being polite. Stop going to hot chicks live sections and gifting. Your room is a galaxy like your. Yes, this is the galaxy of love. At nighttime we're in the love ship, but this is the galaxy of love in the daytime. Both my wife and I have celebrity crushes, but they're way out of our leagues and impossible. Nothing's impossible. Good afternoon. Hello, Russian Mama. Myri, hello. Shouldn't it be like that? Busy with the other person in the relationship. Everyone else is uninteresting. I mean, that's how I am. Stefano, hello. How are you? I'm doing great. Sylvia, Fun7, welcome. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, please click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. Double tap that screen. Drop those corgis. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm gonna follow you back. And I also have to check which Love Rangers have expired and unfollow them. Because I unfollow you if you expired. I'm sorry. Those are just the rules. I love pink. Hello. Thanks for being here. In New Mexico right now. So no empathy is bad. Is there such thing as too much empathy? No, there's not. The only reason empathy can be bad is for yourself. Too much empathy can be bad for yourself because you can be a people pleaser, you can let people walk all over you, you can take abuse and be like, oh, it's not their fault. Like, they can't help that they have narcissism, they can't help that they're borderline, so I should just accept the abuse. You know, you have to watch out for that. You have to watch out that you are giving excuses for people. Like, you can have empathy of, like, it is sad that they have borderline personality disorder, it is sad that they have narcissistic personality disorder, and, you know, I feel bad for them, but I'm not going to put myself through the abuse. Even though it's not their fault, you know, it's not fair to me. And they're not willing to get therapy, they're not willing to work on themselves, so I have to walk away. So I'll have empathy, but from a distance. I'm not going to have empathy in a relationship with you. Like, I'm out. That's my problem. It's a lot of people's problem, especially if you have an anxious attachment. It's very common for somebody with an anxious attachment to just let somebody walk all over you, throw away your boundaries, do whatever they want because you think that you're the problem constantly. And somebody who's avoidant is going to make you feel like you're the problem constantly. Somebody who's a narcissist, who tend to be avoidant for the most part, will make you feel like you're the problem. So you believe it. And you just let people walk all over you, and you just deal with the abuse. You deal with anxiety. Like, you deal with the not being able to sleep until they get home. You know, instead of put your foot down and be like, no, I need communication, and you're going to give it to me or I'm gone. Don't know when to be nice or set boundaries. When it hurts, you set boundaries. When it hurts, you set boundaries. There's no way around it. This hurts, I need a boundary. Like, the peace you feel when you're single is the peace you need to feel in a relationship. I continue to feel this peace, but now I have somebody who loves me, who I get to fall asleep with, who I get to wake up with, who I get to sleep with, who I get to make that sweet love to, who I get to watch movies to, who I get to enjoy things with. If somebody comes into your life and they bring with them anxiety, fuck that shit. We need to set boundaries on what is giving us anxiety with that person. Like, I have learned that I'm not going to put up with a hot girl who goes to a club just because she's hot. Just because I get to sleep with a fucking 10. Because I get to make that sweet love to a 10. I'm not going to fucking put up with it. I want peace. This is what I'm learning at 31 years old. I want peace. So if you go to clubs, I don't want you. I don't want you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you going to clubs. If that's what you want to do it. But I don't want you if you go to clubs. Because it gives me anxiety. It stresses me out. And I don't want to dread the weekend for the rest of my fucking life. So you're not who I want. I don't go to clubs. I'm a good looking person who doesn't go to clubs. There's got to be a good looking female who doesn't go to clubs. Who doesn't fucking want to live that life. Who doesn't want to live the nightlife. And that's what I want. And I don't want anything less. I don't care how hot you are. I can't settle. I'm done with that now, but I didn't know if too much was bad for a relationship, just bad for me. Goth Chick, hello. Thanks for being here. I'm working on not letting people overstep my boundaries. It's tough. It's tough, Reginald. If you haven't read Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It, do so. Because letting people overstep your boundaries really is a self-love problem. Because we don't stand up for ourselves because we feel like we're not going to find better. We let people walk all over us because we think they're it. They're the best I'm ever going to get. If I speak up for myself, if I set boundaries, they're going to leave me. Let them fucking leave. They're not going to leave you, but if they do, let them fucking leave. Stand up for yourself. Set your boundaries. You should not be in pain and in constant anxiety in a relationship. You should be happy in a relationship. Like, you're still going to have your problems. You're still going to have your arguments and things you need to work through. But you shouldn't be walking on eggshells, afraid to bring up things that hurt you in a relationship. The only family-friendly boundary wife and I have are no name calling, no matter how mad we are. That's awesome, Haven, because you're really young, and I'm glad that you figured out the no name calling. The name calling thing, I stopped when I was 25 years old. Like, that was the last for me. Like, I will never call a name. Never. Although people please it to an extent. He was my soulmate, but he was toxic and he was controlling everything. Who I talked to and money. It's so hard setting boundaries. People talk about it as if it's easy. I mean, nothing's easy. Everything's easier said than done. You know, eat a sandwich. I'm eating a sandwich. It's so much easier to say than actually eating a sandwich. You have to do actions. Like, that's the most frustrating thing ever, is like, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Bitch, what isn't easier said than done? Breathing? Breathing is easier done than saying. True. But that's the only thing. Everything else is easier said than done. All of it is. Just fucking do it. Figure it out. I only need to please my wife. She is my stone, my shoulder to cry on. Bars. Wait, say that book title. I need to write down. Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. So go to my Amazon store, Linktree in the bio. Click on Amazon store in the bio. And I have a whole section of books that everybody needs to read. If you haven't read any of the books in my Amazon store, read them. And I'll add more as I read books. And I'm like, okay, this is a really helpful book. This is a must read. So every book in my Amazon store is a must read. You have to read it. You have to read it. You don't have to read Way of a Superior Man unless you're a man. If you're female, you can skip that one. But the others you have to read them. He sent me $10K thinking I'll wait while he talked to other people, but I make $3K a month now. I mean, somebody paid me $10K to be single for a month, for 3 months. I'll do it. So just go to my Amazon store, Sophia. Amazon store, Linktree in the bio. Couch Collar, thank you for the rose, and look at those books in there. Where's the list? The list is in my bio. So go to my bio, click the Linktree, and then click Amazon store. And then click books. There's a book section in there. I'll get it when we're done here. And I will continue to add to that list when I find books that I feel like just have to be read. Like those books in there, everybody has to read them. Every book on that list. Read it. Thank you for the roses, Couch Gallery. You're the best. Sophia, thank you for the roses. Y'all are so sweet. this has been a good Galaxy of Love. So much information today. Uploaded it to my FB. The most frustrating thing happened to me the other day. What happened, Reginald? Yo, did I just see a fly in the Galaxy of Love? Or am I seeing things? Thank you for the roses, Couch Gallery. Angel, thank you so much for making that corgi shake its ass, and I followed you back. I appreciate it so much. Team Marie, hello. I didn't miss the corgi, I saw it. So one of my exes from a while ago got a new girlfriend, right? No biggie. I don't care about him. Okay, I'm following. I appreciate you, Angel. And he did it for her? He did what for her? So I think you got one of your things. One of your things got filtered. Ignoring the hell out of me. Yeah, I don't know what you did. I think no amount of money is worth ripping your heart apart for. I don't know. Everyone's got a price. I think I've got a price for my heart being ripped out. If you like gave me the most toxic girlfriend ever, and you're like, this is gonna be your girlfriend for 3 months. This is the most toxic girl we could find in America. She's gonna be your girlfriend for 3 months. And at the end of these 3 months, I'm gonna give you $1 million. Sign me up. Yes. But like, she's gonna be your type, so you're gonna fall for her, you're gonna become attached to her, but she's very toxic. So you're gonna be heartbroken by the end of this. But we'll give you $1 million. Sign me up. Break my heart in 3 months for $1 million, for sure. How are you, Jennifer? Oh. He did what with those accounts though? If you have a narcissist in your list of exes and recovered, you deserve an award. What do you do with the accounts? I thought that too, but being sad for long wasn't worth it. I mean, I'll be sad. I've gotten through heartbreak. I can do it again. Thank you for the roses, Couch Gallery. I've been heartbroken for free. Might as well get paid, right? Exactly. So I was on him because I didn't want him to be. Oh, because you didn't want him to be looking at them, and his girl put it down. Well, Reginald, like maybe you were the one who changed him. You know, like he lost you and he regrets losing you. He's like, damn, I lost somebody I really liked over these Instagram accounts that I wouldn't follow. I don't want to do that again. So she's asking me. This is the second time a girl's asking me to do it. I'll just do it. You know, you could have been the one. Couch Gallery, thank you for the roses. Like, you could have inspired him to be better in the future. So we can all grow. We can all change. You know, I lost my second girlfriend because I was a little fuckboy. You know, I was a little MySpace famous. And it made her uncomfortable. So I learned my lesson too, at a young age. Gonna jump 450. There's literally 450 of them. That's insane. Shelby, hello. User 35, hi. She could have also just taken his phone in the middle of the night and did it herself. MySpace. Maybe I never do that. I feel it's pointless. Imagine getting paid to be locked outside your house in Vermont snow for 3 hours by that person. I could do it. If I know there's money waiting for me, I'll last 3 hours in the cold. You know, I'm a survivor. You know, I would fucking build a fire. I'd figure it out. Like, if you're telling me you're gonna be trapped outside in the cold for 3 hours, I'd figure it out. I'd figure out how to start a fire. I'd be comfortable AF. For sure. What signs do you match with astrologically? All of them. The ones who aren't assholes. The ones who work on themselves. Those are the ones. All my family at work is the Texas I couldn't even call for help. Thanks for the roses, Couch Gallery. Capri Suns. Astrology is bullshit. We gotta stop. We gotta stop that. Astrology is so self-sabotaging. Like, astrology is like tarot cards. They just sabotage your relationships. Like, you're destined to fail because you believe that the stars say we're not supposed to work out. We're not supposed to work out because you're a Capri Sun and I'm an asparagus. This isn't gonna work out. But it could be, like, literally the best person on the planet. But you're just gonna sabotage it because fucking Paris Hilton tells you asparaguses and Capricorns don't go well together. I want to do it again, but now I make more than him. But the pain took the pain and money. Not trying to flirt, but you have a really beautiful look while adjusting the phone. Well, thank you. Thank you, Couch Gallery. Made your eyes sparkle for a second. I got sparkly eyes. Yeah, like, the reason I don't fuck with astrology is the same reason I don't fuck with tarot cards. It just... If you're using astrology and tarot cards for relationships, you're just sabotaging yourself. If you're using it for your career, I mean, that's kind of fun. Like, have your fun. But if you're using it for relationships, you're sabotaging yourself. You're playing yourself. Congratulations. Harley, hello. Jen, welcome. It brings in bad juju. It does. It fucks with your subconscious. Like, if some piece of fucking cardboard is telling you your boyfriend's cheating on you, that's back here in the back of your mind. Every second, because a fucking piece of cardboard said my boyfriend's cheating on me, so he has to be. No, bitch. Tarot cards are just an extravagant coin flip. He also has a gorgeous profile. Watch when we look at the computer. Oh, thank you. It's magic cardboard. No, it's not. Each tarot card deck, a wizard kisses it and sends it out. They send it to Hogwarts and find some wizards to kiss your tarot cards to give it magic before they go out. Or do you think there's just wizard lips inside of the printing machines that print out the cardboard? You think there's just a wizard kissing, just on like a conveyor belt, kissing all the cards as they come by? Like, what the fuck makes them magic? Do they print all these cardboard off a computer and put them in a circle and do a seance around them? What the fuck makes them magic? Where's the magic coming from? Is it a magic printing press? Bro, I worked in masonry, making walls and houses. 3,901. I hate metaphysics. Yes, Gandalf. Yep, they don't know anything about Hogwarts. That's why they do for extra credit. Lucky Charms cereal box. Yeah, they just ship them with Lucky Charms to make them magical. Sophia, hello. They make tarot cards and Lucky Charms in the same building. And the Lucky Charms aren't actually meant to be ate, but they're like, what are we going to do with all these extra charms? Might as well eat them. Might as well throw some milk on them. This new filter put my cat into Slytherin, not surprised. Yeah, cats are Slytherin AF, huh? Cats are sociopaths. I said it once and I'll keep saying it. If cats had a personality disorder, it would be sociopath. For sure. It would be antisocial personality disorder. I don't have tarot cards, but I love how fired up you get. Tarot cards are fucking bullshit. I get so annoyed. Because my ex's best friend was into tarot cards, and she talked her into buying some when they hung out, and I'm just like, oh my god. What fucking bullshit is this? Cats would be Geminis? Whatever that means. Hello, Shells. As a European, I once got a hold of the original Lucky Charms, and that stuff is toxic AF. It is toxic AF. All of our food is, but they're magically delicious, so who cares? I learned that nobody is going to save you no matter how pretty or cute. You got to save yourself. Bars. Jessica, hello. Thanks for being here. Ella Murray, hi. Gemini, apparently bipolar twins. Moshi, a million, hello. Me when on board. Hey Ken, my tarot cards say Leos are going to take over the world. Stop tormenting me. Beauty doesn't take away your own responsibility of your own life. Exactly. However, beautiful narcissists believe that it does. That's when you find the girls that are 10 out of 10s on this app being like, oh, guys shouldn't split lunch with you. Guys shouldn't split the bill. There's your narcissist. That's how you know a girl's a narcissist. She makes a TikTok about guys splitting the bill. Feel you there? If you scroll on TikTok and find a video about a girl crying about a guy wanting to split a bill, narcissist. I would bet money on it. I'll bet money that they're a narcissist. Hi, Madison. Seriously now, what is your astrological sign? There must be a Virgo somewhere. Fire away. My astrological sign is Aquarium. I'm an Aquarium. Hi, Madison. Thanks for the Roses Couch Gallery. Jeremy, welcome. Do your girlfriend split the bill? My ex-girlfriend and I would split the bill, yes. Yes, I'm an Aquarium. When we first started dating, I would pay for everything. But once you're in a relationship, there's some equal responsibility. Sometimes you got me, sometimes I got you, sometimes we split. It is what it is. You know, like once you're in an actual relationship and y'all both are bringing in money, every time, no. Like if I'm making it a point that I'm taking you out to dinner, I'm taking you out on a date, I'm paying for everything. You know, if it's like a Friday night and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take you out to dinner tonight, or let's go to this place, I'm paying for it, all of it. You know, but if we're just out and she's like, you want to get Panera? Sure. She gets her shit, I get my shit. You know, once you're in a relationship, things change. But if you're like dating, getting to know each other, I feel like the guy should pay for everything until you've like decided. Tony, hello. But once you're in an actual relationship, bro. I thought you're a Virgo. I am a Virgo. Whatever that means. Hi, Sophia. But no, somebody who wants you to take care of them as if they're your child, narcissist. Here, raise it right. Oh, thank you. Like, I will spoil my girl, but I'm not gonna treat you like my child. You know, daddy buying you a Happy Meal. If you're on a first date and the guy has to split, if you're on a first date and the guy has to split, he doesn't like you. He's not into you. I sometimes disagree about doing the wink before the first date. It doesn't matter. We ground. It doesn't matter when you do the wink. It doesn't matter. A guy doesn't think of you one way or the other. You know. If anything, the guy's gonna be annoyed if you make him wait and he finds out you've ever had a one-night stand. If you're just giving it out to everybody else and you make him wait and he finds out, he's done. So just let it be natural. You know, don't make somebody wait if it's not natural. But if that's what you do with everybody, then that's fine. But if it's like, ooh, I really like this guy, so I'm gonna make him wait even though I have a one-night stand every other Friday, the fuck? My husband wanted separate accounts, then he lost his job. I call this karma. No, I'm on straight villain time. I only love one person, and if I make millions, I'll break them up. I think in a relationship there should be 3 accounts. You should both have your own separate account to do whatever you want with. You know, where it doesn't have to be a big fucking conversation of like, can I afford this bag? Can I afford this video game? Like whatever it is. You know, like you have your own separate accounts and you have a joint account for bills and emergencies and vacation. But you said you only take a girl out on a date if she does the wing first. I didn't say that. I said I don't give a fuck on the first date if we have it first. Every time I've already did the numbers. 80% of the time. 80% of the time it's before the first date. And I've noticed that if we're going on dates and we haven't yet, I don't care. I feel like I'm hanging out with a friend until we get physical. That's how important physical touch is to me when it comes to bonding and developing a connection. I feel like I'm hanging out with a friend until we... That's just me. That's how my brain works. That's me personally. 2 Kwong Dot, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you want me to control mine? Thank you for the rose. Queen Anna 201, hello. Carolus Angeli, hi. Thanks for being here. It's just that, like, if we haven't yet and we're out at lunch, I'm just going through the motions. Like, I just don't care. Angel, thank you so much for the cowboy hat. I appreciate it. I have this tick I wink a lot. Aren't you supposed to be with your best friend like in marriage? No! You don't sleep with your friends. People who are like, oh, we should be friends first. Oh, so you sleep with your friends, so now I can't trust you to have male friends? Because you sleep with them, you become friends first, and then you sleep with them? Is that what you do? You become friends first, and you have a relationship and sleep with them, so now you can't have male friends? The fuck? So you're telling me all your male friends are this close to being in a relationship with you? No, that's bullshit. Friends first is no. A relationship is more than a friendship. No, it's a partnership. A partnership is above friendship. They're different. Partnership, friendship, different. You want a union with somebody. You don't want to be their friend. We're not friends. We're partners. That doesn't mean like we don't have fun and laugh and giggle just like you would with a friend. You know, like that doesn't mean you're both. You're partners. We're not turning the dial down, you know? We're not demoting you from partner to friend. You're not friends with your partners. They're not the same thing. I sleep with my friends. Maybe that's my problem. Exactly. That is your problem. Don't sleep with your friends. Not really, though. I don't sleep with them. Because she tried to me on feelings that are unspoken, true feelings I never speak on. It's like a saying. It is a saying. It's a saying by people with a fearful avoidance or dismissive avoidance because they want to take things slow. Because they're afraid of intimacy. You know? I'm not afraid of intimacy. Let's jump right in. Let's dive right in. You know, I'm throwing on some goggles and I'm diving on down, you know? Date one. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid no love. I ain't afraid to kiss you and hold your hand. People who are like, oh, let's be friends first, they're afraid of intimacy. That's a saying for little bitches. J. Girl Jones, hello. I tried to do a relationship with a friend before, but to be honest, it was just weird. It didn't work. Yeah, friendships and partnerships are separate for a reason. They're different. J. Girl Jones, hi. Deep diving. I'm deep diving. Date number one. I'm not like, oh, let's be friends first. Let's be friends and make sure everything is perfect before we date. Nah, that's fear. I think there's a big difference between my husband is my best friend and we're friends. Exactly. My husband is my best friend is just like, he's everything to me. This person that I chose to marry is everything to me. It's not, we were best friends and one day we were playing Dungeons and Dragons and we looked across the table and we were like, why aren't we dating? And then we got married. That's not what they mean. I can't really slip out of my friend mode once they're my friends. Yeah, you become friends after you become partners, not before. That's weird. Hi, Juliet. We've been intimate and private and secret because religion and my family, but I'll do anything for that one. Thank you so much for the rose. Couch Gallery. Carrie Marie, hi. Sophia, thank you for all those roses. You're the best. 9 more minutes and your boy's off of here. 8 more minutes. 72 roses, thank you so much. You have a new girlfriend? We're getting there. We're getting there, Juliet. I do have somebody in my life, yes. But they're not new. They've been the same person for a while. Carrie, hello. Favorite song to karaoke? You're not catching me up on karaoke. I'm not karaokeing. Liz, hello. I could never. My social anxiety could never karaoke. We're all Ken's girlfriends. You are all my girlfriends. I'm TikTok's boyfriend. Everybody who follows me, I'm your TikTok boyfriend. Those are the rules. Jennifer, thank you so much for the beautiful coral. That is so pretty. I love when I get the coral. Nobody ever sends it to me. It's one of my favorite gifts. It's so pretty. No, Ken is my friend. Liz, hello. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend, Angelo. These are the rules. I'm your TikTok boyfriend. If you like it or not. You don't get to pick. Sophia, hi. That's the contract you sign. When you click the follow button, you sign the contract of I'm your TikTok boyfriend. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're a dude. I'm your TikTok boyfriend. I'm a fiance and I like your relationship advices. Thank you, Virgo Green. But I'm still your TikTok boyfriend, even though you have a fiance. Those are the rules. Sorry about it. Love who you want to love. We live short lives. If we even make it to 100. Exactly. And most of us don't make it to 100. Most of us make it to the 70s. Like, People say, oh, midlife crisis when somebody hits 50. Midlife crisis is actually like 35. 35 is actually midlife. 35 to 40 is the real midlife. How are you, Tina? It's a one-sided friendship, in case you guys can't tell. Yeah, I give Reginald all this amazing advice, and she gives me one Lunchable a month. It's not creepy with them. That's what my fiance said. You were my TikTok boyfriend. Yes. Jay, hello. Four more minutes, and your boy's off here. I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I have so much fun with all of you in the morning and at nighttime. Wrangler June 2, hello. Hi from Utah, hello. Angeline in FF57 from Utah, how are you? How's my video doing? I've been trying different posting strategies, and because I've noticed a posting strategy a lot of big TikTokers do is they post like 5 videos all at once. And I've been trying that, and my videos haven't done all that well when I do that. So I don't know. Like it's still frustrating, but I'll figure it out. Am I as old as I feel? I don't know. I feel like I definitely had more energy in my 20s for sure. So I guess I feel about 29, 30, 31. You know, I feel like I have felt for the past 3 years. I don't feel any different than I did 3 years ago, but I definitely feel different than like my mid-20s. See you later, Ken. Have a good one. You too, Jennifer. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. You too, Jess. Reading the book today. Yeah, if you haven't read any of the books, Amazon store, Linktree in the bio.